So Sam, you've been with me for quite a while. I think probably 2.5, 3 years. You're one of my early students at least. I actually remember when you first came in because Isaac had just put out these flyers over at ACC and you came in with one of them and you seemed very interested, but finances were tight in the beginning and we kind of tried to have you help me with getting a club started at AAC, and that sort of, we've had to put a pin in that because of all sorts of reasons, but eventually you came on and started working here. Can you tell me a little bit about, what got you initially interested in doing the martial arts?
So my story kind of starts at like Half Price Books. I was going through the sports section and I saw this book. It was like by this guy named Sam, and his chest was all bloody, and I was like, okay, that looks like an interesting book to read. And
Nice.
the book was all about like his journey to South Korea and like what he was kind of doing, and then he went to like Vietnam, and then he trained over there, and it just sounded like something that I wanted to do. I had just graduated high school, and I wanted to stay in shape, and I just wanted to figure out and find a community.
Yeah.
I went to UFC and I didn't feel like there was really a community there, and so I kept looking, and this was the second school that I tried, and I was like, wow, this is an awesome school. And then after that you kind of like told me to keep on coming and like keep on training, and eventually like I became part of the family and we started this whole group, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And we're still kicking it. And all these wonderful people out here, I love it.
I know. We're really blessed to have you, and I see a lot of potential in you, Sam.
I definitely feel like I've come a long way.
You
since
have. I remember when you first came in, you were such a different person. You were,
Right.
I mean, not necessarily in a bad way, but you didn't know anything about yes sir, no sir. You were kind of
I learned a lot of discipline.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. But I'm really proud of you, because of that. And, I know you met your girlfriend through the school,
Yeah.
right?
It's an amazing relationship.
Yeah.
It has its ups and its downs, but it's awesome, like overall. Like,
Awesome. And she's in college now,
Yeah.
right? And
She's in
she
college.
goes to
Texas State.
Texas State?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is this going to be her freshman year?
She's going into her sophomore year.
Oh, something, man, I can't keep it. Okay. Wow. And are you guys both, are you going back to school? Because I know you were in school for a while.
Yeah, I was in school for about 2 years, and then I decided to take a break. But this upcoming semester, I'm going back to ACC. I'm taking 3 classes. I'm just, trying to stay active.
Yeah. Now, did you get your associates before, or are you trying to finish that out right now?
I'm trying to finish it up. I got around 31 credits or 31 hours.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you should finish it for sure. I mean, we always got to finish what we start. It's like a tenet of the martial arts,
Yes, sir.
Wow, she got into UT. She must be very bright.
Texas State.
Oh, Texas State.
Yeah,
Texas
but you
State.
could have gone to almost any college that you wanted to. She graduated with like a 4.5 GPA. It's
Nice.
pretty up there.
You gotta look right into the camera and really talk her up if she sees it.
4.5 GPA.
You don't want to get her angry.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, she was one of my first students. Actually, her and her mom
Right.
came in right after we had opened, and I don't see them quite as much as I'd like, but I miss them. They definitely were a really great part of the school.
Mm-hmm.
So now you get your blue belt. You're one of my upper ranked students. How do you feel like your martial arts journey has progressed over the years? I mean, I remember, you were talking about discipline. Obviously,
Right.
you've learned a lot about discipline.
Getting out of high school was tough. When I was in high school, I had a really tough time in high school, and then going to ACC, that was tough too. But I feel like what really kick-started kind of me progressing in life and me getting like to where I am now was at the school, because I started feeling like I was learning something valuable, and I was winning and winning at. I was beating my old self, and now like I'm this new person. I kind of went through this whole metamorphosis, and I'm just really like happy that like I was able to come in, work out, and feel more confident at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we've really enjoyed having you.
Yeah.
What else? Now you are working right now on some crazy job.
Yeah, I'm working at a jail in San Marcos. Well, it's more like construction. I'm building a jail. We're kind of like doing painting. It's really cool. I just got a recent job offer, and that's cool, but I'm not gonna take it.
It's too far. It's too far.
It's too far away from here. They want me to go to St. Louis.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Lydia would be too happy about that.
No. I'm also in the process of joining the Coast Guard.
Nice.
So that's like what I got going on right now.
That's cool. You got a lot of things going for you, Sam.
Yeah.
And you know,
gotta pay for college for the big school college.
Well, college has gotten so expensive. I mean, it's kind of getting ridiculous. It's hard to think about how people are going to pay off their student loans, you know. But anyway, that's a topic for a totally different podcast.
Right.
Well, very cool. Is there anything that you think our viewers would be interested to know about you? Like, I know you have a brother and a sister, right?
I have a little brother. His name's Phoenix.
I know. We've been trying to get him to be the Phoenix of Rising Peak. We want to be our mascot, but he doesn't like wearing the chicken costume very much.
I've signed him up twice, and like he's quit twice.
And he's always got some excuse why he can't come. And your sister, she's like 17, 18?
She's 17 right now.
She's 17 right now. And you have an older brother, right? And he's like in his 30s?
I have an older brother, and he's 31, and I have an older sister, and she's 33, so I'm like smack there right in the middle. But
it's a big family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. And you used to live in New Zealand. You tell me of all these New Zealand words that you've learned. What is one of them that you can share with our students?
You can always say kia ora, and kia ora is basically a way of saying hello or like good day.
Kia ora?
Kia ora.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I feel like a real
real Kiwi.
Kiwi. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. A real Kiwi now. Awesome. Did you surf when you were out there? Is that a place where people surf or not?
So when I lived in New Zealand, I spent most of my time or like childhood living on a spit, and a spit is a spit of land that juts out in between like an estuary and the ocean. Oh. So on one side there's water, and on the other side there's water, and there may be a few acres of land between the two. And we lived there, and the school that I went to, there was actually only one other person that surfed. So when I took my friends over to the beach and they could see me surf, they're like, "What's this Texas kid surfing? Oh my gosh!" Yeah. But yeah, I surfed probably 2 or 3 times a week when I was there.
Yeah,
it was a big part of my life.
That's really cool. I always wanted to surf. It seems really challenging though.
Yeah.
I've done some, was it bodyboarding, where you get the little thing and you...
The boogie board?
Yeah, boogie boarding, but I'm sure that pales in comparison. That's super hard to stay up on that thing though.
So there's 2 different kinds of boards. There's like a long board that's like 11 feet long, and you got like a short board that's like 6 feet long. The long boards are for beginners, and the short boards are for more advanced.
For like the pros.
For like the pros and stuff, yes.
Cool. Can you like get a wave and ride it all the way into shore without falling off?
I was, but I just recently went to the beach, and maybe the waves were too small, or maybe I just don't have the skills.
I used to snowboard, and I recently was trying to snowboard up in Korea. I'm trying to impress my wife, Master Shana.
Right.
I was embarrassed by how badly I had progressed.
These Korean mountains are way different than the American mountains.
And the balance was like a putty. I guess I can't make it. So it really was, but those, Well, anyway, we probably need to wrap this up. But Sam, it was really good checking in with you. You've come so far. I'm so proud of you, and I'm really excited to see the black boat you turn into here in the future. So I want to check back in with you in a few months and see where you're at.
Yes, sir.